Hello, hello. So today we are making a very cute little Santa plate and reindeer. Let's not forget the carrots. And this is a Dollar Tree plate, super duper simple to make. So let's get started on this one. Okay, so for this project, you're going to need a plate from Dollar Tree. This, I believe, is a salad plate or maybe an appetizer plate because there is one size larger, and this works perfect for what we're going to do. You are going to need your little cutout, and this is on the water slide paper. So I did it two ways because when you want to put food on a plate, you have to make sure you put it on the back side, not the front side, and you also want to make sure that you put hand wash only if you're going to sell these. And I just so happen to get really lucky. Look at how perfect that fits on here. The only thing is my little holly that I have around here, I'm going to have to shrink it up. I just thought it would be pretty to add a little bit more. But with the water slide paper, it comes in clear and it comes in the premium white. And I just want you to see the difference between when you put something on a clear plate, how it stands out. It works much better on the white only because the clear just doesn't work that well with an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of our small reindeer, which is clear, and I'm going to put it on the bottom so that you can see what it looks like. And then I am going to do these on white. So there are two different ones, and the white ones are the ones that we're going to be working with as well. So the other thing that I wanted to point out is we're going to do one face up and one that is reversed. So one is reversed and one is the regular way, because I never put something on the bottom, so we're trying this together to see if we're going to be able to do it the way I thought I was going to do it. Because if I leave it on and I have it front side, then it's going to be okay. But if I go to put this on the reverse side, I need this to be flipped over, but I don't know if my white is going to show the ink. So we're going to try it together and see what happens. Okay, so the other thing you're going to need is a little bit of water. You're going to need a pair of scissors, any kind you like. I like these a little bit better because they have a pointed and it's easy to get around different items when you're cutting. You always want to clean with a little rubbing alcohol. And let's get started on this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut out one of these because I want you to see the difference with a clear versus the white water slide paper. Now, my preference is the clear. I don't know why. I feel like the paper is much thicker, but it's to each his own. And if you want to buy that paper, the best place to buy it is Amazon. The link is below. I've searched everywhere for it. It is $15 shipped if you have Prime. And remember, if you have the EBT card or a medical card, you can get it for $5.99 a month, which is like a steal for Prime, which means you get free shipping. Shipping is so high. People don't understand when you're shipping stuff that it could be $6, $7 just to ship a small package. It's crazy. So Prime is perfect. So that's why I order it, and the link is below. So here is our clear little water slide. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make sure that the bottom of our plate is completely clear of any residue, any fingerprints. So the side that we're not working on, it doesn't matter. We just want to make sure that this side is completely clean. And again, if you want to purchase these particular little designs, you get over 20,000. 20,000. Here, check out some of the other ones you can get. So if you are looking for the SVG file that I used in this video, you would have to go to the description and click on the Creative Fabrica link. You're going to get the All Access Pass for 3 months for $12. Yes, $4 a month, not $12 a month, $12 for the whole package for the next 90 days, and you're going to get 23,272 different designs. You download them once, you keep them forever for personal and commercial use. What they mean by commercial use is you can make bags, t-shirts, mugs, cups, signs, but you cannot sell them as a digital download. That is part of their registration when you register, and they do add new designs daily. So if we scroll down, here are some of the designs we have done, and I know that this bundle is new. So once you are logged in, which I am here, you're going to come over to crafts and you're going to come over to, it's always going to take you to this page. So you know you're on the right page. Then you don't want to search up here, you want to search down here. So we're going to do Santa cookies. And here are all the different ones that you can use. So this is the one I chose. But here are the different ones that you can choose. And again, all you have to do is click on it and download. And if you did not see the video on how to download and save, I will put that in the description below. This little blue download here shows you that it's here, and here is the file. So again, here is YouTube. So in the description are all the links, including the waterslide paper from Amazon. It's the best place, the best price. And here is the link. If you have an EBT or medical card, you get it for $5.99 a month with Prime so that you can get these items for free shipping. This is the one that I am using, the white right here. And this is the printer that I use in order to print my different water slides. So here are all the links in order for you to use these. And again, if you scroll down, here are all the different categories you get. So you would fall into Valentine's Day around that time, and you could make a lot of different gifts for $12. So keep that in mind. And again, here is all of the different ones that you can choose from. And the other thing I wanted to show you is this $3 here. As long as it says Creative Fabrica Craft, this is included. The $3 would be if somebody just purchased this one little design. So if we scroll up and we come back to crafts and craft design, anything that says Creative Fabrica Craft, once you get into the subscription, or this little check mark, see, you can download this product for free. It's part of your craft subscription. That's all you need to see. Anything else other than that, where it might say, like, let's just do fonts, for instance. These are all, see, these are even part of your subscription. As long as it has that little check mark next to it. This one here, yeah, see, this is part of a font subscription. So you need to have the font subscription to do this one, because this one sells this, or you can buy it for $12. So you have to watch, because some things are part of your category and some things aren't. So as this one here says RT Creative, these are not part of your bundle. So I just wanted to make sure, but this is part of the font subscription. So we don't have the font subscription, we have the craft bundle subscription. So just keep that in mind. So you could get the font subscription for $19 and you download it here. So let's get back to our project, but I wanted to show you all of that just so you knew where to get the little SVG file. Okay, so our plate is nice and clean, and we are going to do the clear first, only because I want you to see what it looks like. I'm not going to keep it on there, and again, just testing this, we can't leave it on there. We have to make sure that we take it off right away, because once they dry, they're hard to get off. But I'm going to do another video to show you how to get it off, which is super duper simple. So again, it takes anywhere from 30 to 40 seconds. Remember, if you're going to print these yourself, you do have to make sure, here are the instructions. So you print it out, you spray it with a clear gloss. And then you can do it this way. I put a fan on mine because standing there with a blow dryer takes forever and my dog hates it. Then you cut it to size, so you can use scissors or your silhouette. And then you just transfer your picture, and then again you do the same thing with the blow dryer. You do have to put them in the oven to bake that. So even this plate I am going to bake at 200 degrees for about 12 minutes just to make sure it's on there. This one is actually going with my son's girlfriend home for the holidays. She's leaving next week, and I wanted to make sure I sent her little niece something. So there, our paper is all ready. Okay, it's sliding off the back, but here's the, see, I just tore it. See, that's what I mean. I want you all to see my mistakes. If you don't do it the right way, you're going to have that problem. But thank goodness it was on the clear part. We're not keeping it anyway. I always like to see everyone what I'm talking about when I say they tear easily. And if you've watched my other videos, I never grab the water slide. I always grab. Okay, so now there is our little plate, okay? I personally don't think you can really see that. It's on there. It's cute. I mean, yeah, it's cute. You have to have something behind it. So if it's sitting on a table, you would be able to see it, okay? So you can use the clear if you want, but we're going to take this off, and I wanted to do it in white because I really, really, really wanted it to stand out, okay? So I'm just going to clean this back up again because we'll have the residue on there. So I'm not sure if this is going to work. We're doing this together. I felt that it had to be reversed only because it's going on the bottom. So when you put a water slide on, you are sliding the top onto your surface. So if we were to do that on this one, then we need to make sure that it's going to be the right side up. But I don't know if the ink is going to be on the back side. So we're going to check this out together. So let's put this in here and see what happens. I always like to show everyone the different experiences because you waste paper, you waste ink, you waste your spray. So, hey, let me do the one to figure it out because I'm figuring it out anyway, so I might as well share it with all of you. So again, I prefer the clear. I don't know why. I feel like the paper is more sturdy. And it doesn't tear as easy. With this one here, I almost feel you have to spray it more. So on the clear ones, I spray, I'll coat every, 30 minutes so that it dries in between each layer, because if you keep spraying it, you're going to have this thick coating, and if you even get a crease in it, you're going to be able to see it on your water slide. So you have to spray it in levels to make sure each one is dry, and I personally feel that this one here has to be sprayed more. So it's just me. I don't know. I just feel. So this is already coming off. See, it's sliding right off the paper. So we're just going to try and put it on. See, it's not going to work the way I thought I wanted it to work. Well, we'll try it. Maybe it will. Nope, it didn't work right. Did not work right. It's reversed still. So let's see now, if we flip it over, you're not going to see it on this side. So, the reason I thought this way is because, so there it is, but you can't see it on this side. So we're going to have to use the other one. And the only reason that I thought this might work is because when you do vinyl, you have to reverse it. Okay, so we're going to take this one off. That did not work. And we're going to do this one. So if you're thinking the same thing, this just saved you a sheet of white. We'll get it on here. But I was just thinking, will it work with the color through so that I can do what I want to do and make sure that you can see it. So the other thing you can do if you don't have the water slide paper is you can get a thicker cardstock and you can print that off. And then all you have to do is take, let's see, I had something round here. Here we go. Take something like this. We made our little cutouts with these. So if you didn't see that video, I posted it below. So you can just take this, and this actually fits perfect around your plate. So all you'd have to do is trace this and a piece of cardstock once you print it out, and this works great. These are from Dollar Tree. They're sold in a 2-pack styrofoam. So that would work as well. So now let's see. It's coming off. So again, we are going to do the same thing that we just did. And this one here, I have to peel it this way because I need this to go on this way so that we get it on here right. Okay, so you got to play with it, and you got to make sure that you don't tear it, because these tear so easy. So far, so good. I don't have to print another one. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now what are we doing? We are making sure that we have... See what I mean about getting everything off the plate? I could feel when I was rubbing it that there was something underneath there, and there sure was from the styrofoam that I just touched, landed on here. Okay? So now we're going to have to let that dry a minute, but this is going to work. Okay, so now we're just brushing this on. We're getting all the bubbles out, as many as we can, so that it sticks to our plate right. So go from the center out, and you'll see the bubbles coming out as you're doing it. This is going to turn out perfect. I'm so happy that I'm going to be able to, I have a bunch of little things. Tomorrow we're going to do square coasters like this with our little reindeers. So we have another project coming up tomorrow. You want to subscribe so you don't miss any. And again, you get all of these in the $12 package for 3 months. So you can download, and then when the 3 months is up, if you don't want to resubscribe, you don't have to. But if you want to sit there every night and download, they're yours to keep after you download them. You don't have to worry about paying again. And they have proof that you purchased them. Okay, so there is our Santa plate. Now, doesn't that look much better? It's standing out. Perfect, perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to clean my rim. So this is going to go in the oven. And now I want to try and get as close as I can and as clean as I can to my little flowers, because they're not clear either. They are on the white backing. So we got to try to make this as clean looking as we can. So I'll do this one with you all, and then I'll finish the other ones, and I'll show you our finished product. I don't like to keep everyone because I know the suspense kills some people. So just to get it around here, I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to trim it up the way I want it, just so that I'm not fumbling with this big piece of paper. Okay, so again, this is on white, and you want to trim it up as close as you can. So you might want to do what I just did. And again, you don't have to do it on the paper if you don't want. I just think it's a great idea because then they can wash it and not have any problems with it. And again, all of these products cannot be washed in the dishwasher. I mean, somebody might do it and it might last, but I wouldn't recommend it. And even if you go to the store, you will notice a lot of things there that say hand wash only. So it's not only our products. You know what I mean? Like our things that we make. So as you can see, I went as close as I could to make this. And the thing of it is with the silhouette, you can't trace like this. It's a pain in the butt. But I think I did a pretty good job. So now we're going to stick that in the water. And we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to add the 2 of those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off. I'm going to cut this one out in our bow. And our bow, the same thing. You have to watch with the size of the plate. So the plate is 7 inches. So I came into like 6 1/4 when I put these on. Not 6 1/4, 6 3/4. Just so that I could put it on. And make sure I had it measured out right. So this one might be a little bit more difficult only because it's smaller. And we don't want to tear it. Okay, so once I get this one on, I will finish the others up and come right back. I just wanted to see how cute this was going to look, and I love it. Let's see here. Is it coming up? It sure is. Okay, so now I got to be super careful because I don't want to tear this. Okay, see how flimsy it is? I'm going to put half here. We got to be real careful on this smaller one. And then you can use the Mod Podge if you're doing it yourself. So you don't have to do it this way. See, otherwise I would be sliding this off, but because so you have to go gentle. So because I got it. I really surprise myself sometimes. Bubbles and the ripples out. Okay, so that's a little bit harder because I didn't want to tear it. but I did it, so let's see how it turned out. Oops, see what I mean? I can see it right now. I got to get it over. If you don't get it over, see, my leaf is flipped over. You can see it. So I had to do it really, really fast because this part was not flipped the right way. And it actually started to tear on me. So that's what I mean. Like when you're doing this, you got to be careful because... So there we have the one side on. And once I finish it, it might look a little bit more finished. But I tore my leaf. And I don't think they'll notice it, but I notice it. So you can see right here where the leaf is torn a little bit. But I think it will be okay. Okay, so let me finish this up and I will be right back. So we are all finished with the plate, and I decided to do something small and simple. I might add a few more holly berries here. I haven't decided yet. The problem is as I explained, the white paper tears so easily. As you can see, here are some of the ones I was trying to put on the side. It was just very difficult without them tearing. So I felt very grateful that I could get on what I did. This part, again, is super duper easy because it's a big piece. When you're working with these smaller pieces, it can be a little bit more difficult. So there you have it. And again, if you want to purchase the 20,000 graphics for $13 for 3 months, that link is below. And we are going to be doing the reindeer coasters tomorrow, which are easier to find. And I will show you how simple those are to make. Until then, have a great day. Bye now.